In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Goodwin's Dancing in the Distraction Factory, written in 1992, researched into identifying 5 key aspects of mainstream music videos. Applying this critical framework to our video, we can see that there is a consistent reference to lyrics on screen. Relationship between lyrics and visuals. Throughout our video, there's a constant reference to visuals on the screen. For example, when introducing our lead female character, we used a close-up to establish her features and emphasise the lyrics' meaning. Notion of looking. Our lead female character plays on the idea of the gaze, as we can see her in multiple shots breaking the fourth wall, creating direct contact with the audience. This is seen in Birdie's video Wins, where she is emotionally connected with the audience through her facial expressions and body language. Using the notion of looking, we portrayed our male character as lost and distant, looking around the place and walking as if he's searching for something. We have also tried to replicate our character in both our poster and album cover as looking in the distance, with the body language denoting he's lost and emotionally upset. In terms of the narrative, our music video is fragmented, intercutting between 2 lines of action similar to that of Amber Run's video Pilot. The video has a strong narrative base which we wanted to incorporate into our production. However, due to our artist's meta-narrative, we conform to their style by having the performance-based elements throughout our video, which is often seen in Sandara Khan's music videos. Bath's narrative codes. The Semitic code. The long, dark trench coat which our protagonist is wearing denotes a more melancholic character. The long dress suggests she's of a more mature age and reserved, challenging the male gaze in music videos where women are often objectified in a voyeuristic way to contain the interest of male viewers. The Enigma code. Within our narrative, we aren't necessarily building pace like seen in Amber Run's Pilot, where both characters are running away, but we are forming an enigma in the way that our protagonist is lost and searching for something which we can only guess as an audience is the girl, but it's not fully established in the video, creating that mystery. Symbolic code. The tear in our video is symbolic of our emotional feelings towards our protagonist and illustrates there's a deep relationship between these 2 characters. Stuart Hall was a cultural theorist who looked at the role of audience positioning in the interpretation of mass media text by different social groups. The dominant reading. Our protagonist is walking around the past location where he's trying to relive the memories of his distant lover, who is no longer with him. The negotiated reading. Maybe that there aren't a couple but instead friends, they could be searching for something else which is not apparent in the video. Genre and conventions. With our artist being from the indie genre, we had to keep our videos stylised to their star image. The band's main point of interest is their abstract and individual style of fashion, which we wanted to try and keep in our video, hence a long trench coat and leather shoes. The genre also holds a lot of conventions which can only be seen in many other videos of the same category. For example, the camera movement and framing of our video is rather conventional. The cinematic shots are seen through the use of long shots, which are often seen in music videos to establish location and create a link between the music and visuals. Like Amber Run's video, we have also used long shots to show how time is elapsing. Inspiration for the smooth tracking shots came from SYML's video, Where's My Love? They have used multiple close-ups and tracking shots through continuity editing to follow the girl as she walks through the woods. As we analysed the lyrics, we found that there were continued references to the beauty of nature, so it only made sense to use a vast and scenic location. Most indie music videos tend to use more simple locations as the main focal point is the band performance. We used the coloured smoke as a prop to create more visual interest in the shot. As most of our shots were slowed down, the smoke worked well in creating a dreamy and atmospheric feel. It is very common for indie rock groups to promote the artist with meat shots and live performances, as it's a way to focus on the main artist, showing off their true talent and promoting the artist. The use of narrative within the video is to help the audience relate to the lyrics of the song. How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary text? The meta-narrative of Sandara Khan is relatively undeveloped, however its focus on friendship between the band members is reflected within their promotional campaign. They have also constructed a laid-back hippie vibe which is respected in the fact that they care more about their music rather than being vain and carrying a mainstream image. This is often seen in indie bands who don't stress to maintain this latest trend but instead convey themselves as ordinary people. Richard Dyer's theory of the star image and the accompanying paradoxes he constructed state that artists in mainstream videos are most often both present and absent, as well as, or both ordinary and extraordinary. Sundara Karma's star image falls into both paradoxes, with the band being extraordinary in the sense that their music video focuses in on their performance. The lead singer's image is also quite extraordinary, as he tends to wear quite diverse, abstract clothing with makeup. The band, however, are absent in their albums but present in their print work, with all 4 band members having the same prevalence. We decided to only feature one member in our print work and album, as there is only one character appearing in our music video. We have tried to construct a cohesive band image for our video and print work by including similar shots and locations to ensure the visual crossover. The faded and Z-saturated colour palette which used to colour grade our print work was also used in the grading of our video, to achieve that crossover and keep both the main product and ancillary text linked. Magazine advert. We decided to run our ad campaign with NME, who are a British music journalism magazine. We found that their previous involvement with Sundara Karma and other indie bands to make it the most successful for showcasing our artists. Additionally, due to NME's mainstream audience, people reading the magazine will be forced to consume our ancillary text. This push content may increase the consumption of our advert and therefore gain new viewers for our video.